Welcome back to Biafran, support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you more updates. Biafran Prime Minister keep putting a zoo Fulani Kabas in panic state, and their master Britain, and they will keep panicking. They will keep panicking because Biafra was in existence before that contraption was created. And there is a video I will allow you watch in a short while before we continue. I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So Biafrans are here. Biafran Prime Minister said, let's see how Nigeria will stand as a country in 2024. Everything will be leveled from eastern region to middle belt to northwest and the northeast. Okay. So my friend Prime Minister saw yes, and I want to read this comment. I want to read this very comment because it's obvious that some of you don't really know that Nigeria was never supposed to be in existence. Nigeria is not a country. It's a business for Britain. It's a business organization, if you don't know. Now, let me read this comment for you. Somebody said, News Corridor, said, Nigeria has been standing and developing. Developing where? Developing where exactly? Developing where? Since the Biafra war, Nigeria is called the giant of Africa for a reason. Giant of... Why are some of you so gullible? And some of you are so hypocritical. Seriously. Some of you are hypocrites. Nigeria has been developing. Developing where? Nigeria is called the giant of Africa for a reason. Giant of Africa don't have good schools. You don't have good hospital. You don't have good road. You have nothing to boast of. You don't produce anything. What do Nigeria produce? What can you tell me Nigeria produce? Ordinary toothpick. They import toothpick with $80 million every year. And you say Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Some of you are deceiving yourselves. I don't know why some of you can't say the truth for once. What is in Nigeria? How many millions of graduates do Nigeria have that don't have work? Every Nigerian citizen wants to run out. They want to travel abroad. And Nigeria is a giant of Africa for a reason. I pity you people. I pity you people. Seriously. And why are you people even crying? Why are you people crying that Biafra wants to exit Nigeria? It says Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Why are you people crying that Biafra wants to exit? Let me refinish this comment. And he said, because it's handled by people with iron fist. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Putting everything and everyone in place. No wonder. You can't break Nigeria. The only thing you will break are the hearts of the naive Igbos, hoping you and then Nnamdi Kanu will separate Nigeria. That is your general chief of army, zoo terrorist army, killers in uniform. Musa is crying, no? You don't know? He is crying up and down. Some of you keep deceiving yourselves up and down. Keeps fooling yourself. Another one. This is the reason I want to read some comments. And I'm going to bring something to you. Biafran Prime Minister posted it. Because it's obvious whenever we talk about Biafra, some Yorubas will be telling us to go back to Biafra land. And whenever we post about our freedom, about our agitation, they will still come under our post and start ranting up and down. I'm going to bring this to you. This Adedayo. I don't even know this. I have not heard the name Adedayo. What I've heard is Adebayo. Adedayo said, leveled by whose authority? By whom? It is you or someone else. Rest assured by 2024, your hush puppy style modes operandum will face extreme restriction and come to an end. So this Adedayo, I don't want to pronounce the second name because I don't even understand that name. Some of them are using other people's name. But let me show you. Let me read something to you. I will come back to this very news. Let me read something to you. This is Yoruba, their governors. Wait, let me read something for you. Because somebody replied this comment. Somebody replied his comment asking him why is his governors don't use Nigeria anthem while swearing in. They will use the Oduduwa anthem. That is how hypocritical that some of them are. That is how hypocritical they are. You are against Biafra, but your governors use Oduduwa national anthem while swearing in. What is you people's problem with Biafra? I want to understand something. What problem do you people have with Biafra? You people don't love us. You want us to go, and we are fighting to exit Nigeria, and you're still crying. You said we should go. Now we are prepared to leave. You are crying. You don't know what is coming. Seriously, you don't know. You're a selfish imposter. Are you sure you're a Adebayo? Because it's not Adedayo. It's Adebayo. That is why I say that I don't even know this Adedayo. What I know in Yoruba name is Adebayo. But you don't sing your Zoo national anthem swearing in your stooge governors. They don't use their Nigerian national anthem. Let me bring this to you. Biafran Prime Minister posted it, and this very video is posted on Channels Television. I don't want to put the video. I don't want to put the video here. Let me read what Biafran Prime Minister said. First, let me read what Channels Television captioned this video with. They said, sent from Coca Conference Hall of the Governor's Office, the venue where Ayedatiwa will be sworn in as the governor of Ondo State. And Biafran Prime Minister posted it with this caption. He said, it is on record that every Yoruba politician is using Oduduwa National Anthem for swearing in. Even the drug president, but only the criminals from Biafra land that loves Nigeria anthem. Now let me play the video for you to hear the Yoruba National Anthem. Some of them will be under our post, so ranting up and down. Well, let me allow you guys to compare this. Did you hear that? That is Oduduwa National Anthem. The Yorubas use Oduduwa National Anthem while swearing in their governors. Even Tinubu used it. But you will see them, the flavors in Biafra land can't do that. They can't use Biafra National Anthem because they are cowards. They have sold themselves. But you will see some Yorubas under our post lamenting about Biafra, insulting us. If we talk about, they will be the one telling us, see how they are demolishing our people's houses in Lagos. We are prepared to leave Nigeria. They are still crying. And you will be asking yourself, what is their problem with us? What exactly do they want us? They just want us to remain in Nigeria so that they can continue humiliating us, treating us as they please. They just want people they will continue to humiliate with the Fulanese. But it will not work. You are here answering Adedayo, which is Adebayo. And you are asking who will... Well, there is no need replying you people anymore because we all know the kind of people you people are. And for you that said, oh, Nigeria has been standing where? A country that can't produce ordinary toothpick, ordinary pencil for school, they can't produce. Nigeria has been standing and developing since the Biafra war. Are you people serious? Are we not developed? Is it because they stopped all this thing in Southeast? Well, that is why we want to exit, so that your Nigeria can continue developing and continue answering Giant of Africa for a reason, like you said. We don't want to be part of your Giant of Africa, like you said. We want to be on our own. We want to stay on our own. We do not want to be part of your Giant of Africa that can't produce anything on their own, that can't stand on their own. They like depending on other people. They can't stand. They like relying on other people. We are not that kind of people. We don't want to be in such Giant of ant in name of Giant of Africa. No, we do not. And the video I said I will bring to you is a video why Biafra must exist and how Britain and Shell Dutch family are in control of Nigeria. I will allow you watch that because it's obvious that some of you don't really know what is going on. Before I continue, let me allow you watch the video.
People in Nigeria claim a country called Biafra. I'll give you 3 reasons, but I'm sure people will put more reasons down in the comments. First reason is Biafra was a country centuries before Nigeria was formed. If you didn't know, the territory of Nigeria was formed and allocated to Britain after the 1884 Berlin Conference. But Biafra had been a country long before part of Africa was shared between Western powers and colonized. Reason number 2, Shell controls the Nigerian government. Shell is owned in part by the Royal Dutch family, which has strong ties with the Royal British family, which is why when Biafra tried to break away in 1967, Britain got involved. They financed the Nigerian government in what became the Civil War. in the name of keeping peace and keeping Nigeria as a whole. But Nigeria was never a country, it was created as a business. To add to this, Shell controls Nigeria's biggest export, which is oil. A lot of this oil is found in remote parts of Biafra, and in the process of Shell getting this oil, they put poisonous chemicals in the air and pollute the water, which means the water that anyone nearby is drinking has cancerous chemicals in it. And I could go on and on about how Shell is destroying the environment, but the point is the Nigerian government doesn't care. That's because most of the money that is going to be made from the oil in Biafra will never be reinvested back into Biafra or the territories in Biafra. Instead, this will be invested into big cities like Lagos and Abuja. This was the case back in 1967 when Biafra first wanted to break away, and it's still the case now. And reason number 3 why people want Biafra. Shell still controls the Nigerian government.
Did you hear that? Did you listen to that? Britain and the Shell controls Nigeria. That is Biafra story in a nutshell. If by now anyone is still asking why we are fearless and unshakable in our pursuit of Biafra freedom, look no further. This is it. This is the long and short of it. If anyone wants to do business going forward in Biafra, go to Bridgie. A well-articulated factual sensitization and an explanation in brief of the reason why Biafra must be restored. I hope this will sanitize the corrupted minds of all the Nigeria one Nigerianist, Biafra one Nigerianist, and those still sitting on the fence. I will soon help Biafra. I will soon help Biafra. That is why Biafran Prime Minister said in 2024, any investment in oil and gas, we are letting Shell know that the oil and gas is coming from Biafra territories. Without approval from the Biafra government, it's like throwing your funds in the ocean. The Biafra government will help you sink it. You know there. For those of you doubting Thomas, only you know there. Know there. Our great grandparents were Biafrans before Nigeria Islamic State was created. British government is against the restoration of Biafra because Nigeria is their business empire. You don't know why Britain is against Biafra? Have you ever bothered to ask yourself why Britain is silent over the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because they are complicit in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is their business empire, and they don't want anything happening to Nigeria. That is why their prime minister said they would do anything to help Nigeria government keep Nigeria one. And I'm sure their prime minister, either half India, half this thing. I don't even know, because I'm sure he's an India man, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really go into those people's history of looking for anything that has to do with them, because I have no business with them. Because those people that drive joy in starving millions of children and still making it known, telling us to our faces that they don't care the amount of death of Biafrans. And you expect some of you to say, oh, forgive and forget. Have they stopped killing you? No, they don't want you to leave. If it's possible for them, Britain and Kaya, if it's possible for them, they would have wiped out Biafrans. That was their plan. That was their plan. And there is a way, I'm sure I saved it. Let Queen Elizabeth borrowed from Biafra billions of pounds, which by now they go all multiply, and they haven't paid it. Britain has a lot to pay to Biafrans, and that is why they're kicking against Biafra. But in due time, they will pay all they stole from Biafra. They will. So for those of you gullible, happy slaves and suffering and smiling in Nigeria that don't really know, Nigeria is a British business empire. However, this present generation of Biafrans must do everything humanly possible to make sure that Biafra is restored. Biafra first. Shell exploitation, your exploitation of resources in Biafra land has ended this year, 2023. From January 1st, 2024, every deal regards to the oil and gas in Biafra land must be negotiated with PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, Njoko of Biafra Republic Government in Eza. Failure will be met with a heavy resistance. So, from the doubting Thomas, if you're still wondering why we want to exit, don't go and don't need looking for, just watch this video. Listen to what this guy said, then you will understand. Biafra was in existence centuries before Britain formed Nigeria. Nigeria was never a country. That is why whenever you travel outside and bring out Biafra and Nigerian passport, they will start looking at you, become a suspect automatically. The world don't see Nigeria as a country because they know what they did. It's just some gullible, you happy, suffering and smiling Nigerians drive joy and say, I'm a proudly Nigerian. Some of footballers will be happy, hanging Nigerian flag on their shoulder. Those that knows the history of Nigeria will be looking at them. So look at how ignorant they are. So that is it, Biafrans. I'll stop here. I like the way Biafran Prime Minister is giving it to them gbas. They haven't seen anything. This is just the beginning. We'll be here. Ogana kpoto hanish. Hagana know there. Akela has rugede. Hagana agbe. Hagana ekweta. Even pretend. That is why I say they are no longer steal like they used to. They have increased the stealing of oil and gas in Biafra land. Because they are aware that very soon everything will cease. You don't know? Well, that is it. I will stop here. You people saying Biafra will not come. Oh, go. Nobody will break Nigeria. Especially that one that said Nigeria has been developing since the Biafra war. Giant of Africa for a reason. Giant of Africa, but walk. Giant of Africa and the more. That is it, Biafrans. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. God bless our PM, guide and protect him for us. Give him more strength and courage. Biafra is what you are fighting for, and Biafra will get. Freedom is every human's fundamental right, and freedom we will get. Those that Chukwu Okike created can never enslave his own children. He will never allow them succeed in enslaving his children. They will regret their actions in no time. Thank you all.